Welcome back to Let's Play Snailiad. In between episodes, we lost use of our boomerang. No, I'm just kidding, I've just pressed 1. I don't know if the game explained that you can change back to older weapons, but why would you want to? I'll tell you why, but not now. Much later. Much later. In fact, even then it's not a good idea to change weapons, it's just slightly interesting if you do so. Now that we've gotten the boomerang, we should probably go down here. There's much more to do in this area. As you can see, there's not a solid wall here, which means that there's still more to discover. And with our boomerang, we can now break down many walls we could not before. Like this one. Ooh, this guy has something to say. What's up? Well, this boomerang is, and now it's down. No, it was not scary. You are immune to gravity. What's wrong with you? Or at least you're immune to fall damage. Here we are in SPIRALIS. Yes, SPIRALIS, that's what I mean to say. I'm giving everything a pseudo-Latin pronunciation. Whoa! Yes, that trap gets me every time. I always forget that it's there, even though it's very obvious with all the translucent blue background. So cheap. We can't kill those guys because they're not, you know, ice blobs. Though they do look... Wait, no, we can. Wait, can we hurt ice blobs? I don't remember. If we can't, then we will know later when we encounter some real ones. You cannot hurt me. We are a boomerang snail. Boomerang snails are immune to all damage. Well, I say that, but there we go, getting hit. As an example, of course, I'm not really that bad at this game that I get hit repeatedly. Never mind. Anyway. We've got our 8th helix fragment. If you do the math up, you'll find that there are exactly 30 of them. So we're not quite a third of the way there. Ice snail power? What are you talking about? We can get anywhere, because we've got a boot. Let's just go back the way we came. This is going to be slightly difficult with our not quite perfected jumping abilities. And by that I mean, we jump into enemies repeatedly, or into death water, or in enemies, or on occasion from enemies into death water, or into ice flavored enemies. Did we just hit that one? It blinked like it was hit, but no, we don't have the proper weapons to do so. That was my mistake. Maybe the game glitched out, maybe I just missaw, or maybe my eyes are just terrible and so am I. So, 2 out of 3 times, it's my fault. Kind of like real life. I'm not really getting this whole SPIRALIS theme. Yeah, I can tell that's supposed to be ice type, which means that it utterly dominates Dragonites. No, what I meant to say was, I get what they were going for with the music, but it's not nearly as reminiscent of the NES as SPIRALIS. Or perhaps it is, but it just doesn't have the same upbeat vibe that... Wait, no. No, this is SPIRALIS. What I mean to say is MARE CARELIA. What have we discovered this time? Speaking of MARE CARELIA, there's that music I've been looking for. Ooh, helix fragment. I was looking for one of those. We can't quite break this wall down, but that will only serve to be a shortcut. We have already gotten everything that we could possibly get from behind there, mostly by just jumping around. Anyway, back into the depressing, evil world of death. And he will tell you how to strafe attack. And it's called strafing, even though it's sort of the opposite of strafing, in that you're not moving, but you're changing in which way you shoot. Well, I say that, but I might not know, like, I don't know every definition of strafing. That might be a legitimate definition, I don't know. Oh, the English language has never been my strong suit, even though I'm an aspiring writer. Go figure, everyone. Well, don't figure yourselves. Go figure out my... Hello. Yes. This just happened, and we can't quite... There we go. Yes, this is a shortcut to an area that I don't want to go back to. The most useful of all shortcuts. Speaking of places I don't want to go to, let's head this way. Oh boy. Oh, this looks absolutely brutal. How are we gonna get out of here? Oh. Yes, we are running out of health. This snow looks suspiciously breakable. And fiery. An ice snail. Oh, you're immune to these baddies. Well, that's good for you, but unless we can become an ice snail... I take it back! We can become an ice snail. They just completely change our species and biology just by picking up a power-up. Oh, incidentally, these are, I'm guessing, the equivalent of Chozo statues. They look kind of like them, if the Chozos were snail-like. Also, they seem to be lacking eyes on their eye stalks. Maybe the eyes decayed. Look, we're twins! I am also an ice snail, little guy. I am also. Yes, we can go right through these guys without getting hit. Though we can't hit them, so we're at an impasse of sorts. How tragic. I should be able to murder everything I see, game. Why won't you let me do that? Also, any enemies that aren't ice-themed, they can still hurt us. Kitty! That's actually its name. It's called Kitty! With an exclamation point. Perhaps 3, I forget. But we are now immune to ice-type damage. Which is good, because we're going to need it to get through here. The immunity, not the ice-type damage. The syntax is important to specify. Well, not the syntax, you don't need to specify that, but... English language! You're betraying me. I could have sworn there's a shortcut up here, but I don't know how to get it. Maybe it just requires a more damaging weapon. Or maybe it was never here and I'm absolutely insane. Let me eat this grass. Nom nom nom. Now let us crawl around here and hopefully not get hurt. Hey, since we're ice type, that means we should be able to get through that area that was too dangerous before. Kitty! Kitty shoot bullets. Bad kitty. Kitties do not shoot bullets, they purr. You're not a kitty at all. You are a monster, and I shall put you down like a mad dog. A dog-type kitty. Kitty kitty! That blob just jumped from absolutely nowhere. He is silly. Now, let's take that shortcut that I vowed to never use. Glorious. I forgot, we are immune to these guys, so I don't need to flail helplessly in an attempt to avoid them while still taking damage. Now this death water right here, I am not immune to this, which means I can still die if I fall into it. See? I told you. Wow, I was not paying attention to my health. And the save point was way over here. Well, not way over here. I can still get back without much trouble. But still, what? And I'm already getting slaughtered. Oh, I'm a snail abuser. PETA's gonna come down on me for letting an animal in a video game die. Oh, but if it was a human protagonist, or whatever Samus is, they would have no problem with it. They'd only have problems if she killed those harmless little deer things, which she actually helped save from a planet instead of killing them, so this metaphor kind of failed. What is wrong with me? I'll tell you what's wrong with me. My inability to pay attention to my health. Oh, you blob things. You are going to be the death of me. Very literally. Well, not my death, but Snaily Snail's similar enough to me. I mean, we're both mollusks with pseudopods. Wait, I don't think mollusks have pseudopods. I think they just have regular ones. Yes, we are immune to the ice in the icicle room of ice. Bird boy. Anyway, this room is now a breeze to get through. It's not a matter of using mercy invincibility and wall hacks to get through. We just need to climb right up the side. Right up the side. And fall through blocks and get killed. It was worth it though. You got a helix fragment out of it. Hey, yeah. Okay, let's avoid this enemy. And not fall through that. What the? For a second there I thought I went through that block, but no, it's just obscured by an icicle. Icicles do not form this way, children. If you find icicles pointing in that direction, consult the FBI or the SCP. Whoever's closest. They'll both probably wipe your memory, if not kill you outright. but at least one would make for a good read online. I like reading the bottom-rated SCPs just to see how not to write an article. This room is trippy, sort of like that secret room we found a little bit ago. But at least gravity seems to be applying in this case. Oh boy, fire. Hey, what's this? I can't reach it yet, but when we do reach it, oh, we will appreciate that one. Yes, that is a power-up, and a very good one. That grass just regrew with a little bloop. Anyway, I forgot what's... Ah, yes, that power-up up there. Once we get it, we will be amazing. In every definition of the word. If you can, open dictionary.com and look up amazing. We will satisfy every definition. No exceptions. And if there are exceptions, there'll be exceptional exceptions. I have no idea where I was going with any of that. Ah, fire, guys. You can hurt us and we can hurt you. We are at a slightly different impasse. Avoiding you guys would probably be for the best. But my patience and general willingness to get videos in without really putting much effort into them prevents me from doing so. Ooh, scary stuff happening in the next room. We could put that off to the next video, but this is a quick boss. Now where is he? Oh, is he those obvious pair of eyeballs up there? Yes, this is Stompy. I hate him. Not because Stompy himself is difficult, but let's just say this game lets you meet old friends. And Stompy is not a friend of mine. I'm finding it difficult to hit Stompy. If we fire upwards, we'll have better luck. Speaking of firing upwards, these cannons are a danger to us. Stompy moves far too slowly for these things to hurt us. But those cannons are slightly threatening. We may want to get rid of them. Come on, Stampy. Or Stompy. I keep calling him Stampy, but he's Stompy. Ow. Because he stomps on you, of course. Why else would he be called Stompy? Perhaps that was his nickname in college. He's got the feet of it. He might be a basketball player. Yeah, he can definitely jump high. Well, I say that relative to my size. To Stompy, he's probably just hopping. I am missing him completely, but I am hitting his cannons. So, if I'm hurting someone, that's all that counts, right? Come on, Stompy. Okay, that's it. Your cannons are going down. Or, they're going up. But they're going to go down, eventually. Stompy, you cannot hurt me. You are far too slow. Though you do a lot of damage when you do hit me. Do. King Son do. Come on, cannons. Yeah. It'd be amazing if that was the one that killed it, and it did it right off screen. Or, can that even happen? Nope. No, it can't, because that cannon has far too much health. Come on, go down already. Yeah, why not even focusing on the cannons? They're even slower than Stompy. Yes, that describes this boss very well. Slow. It's not very exciting in any way. Though, once Stompy gets going, he gets going. See? He's keeping me on my toes. Though, really, yeah, that joke was so bad that even I groaned at it. I'm sorry. That just threw me through a loop. Wow. That was the worst pun that I've ever heard in the history of pun making. And I have read the history of pun making. It is a book that exists. Probably. I don't know. You know, if I say something exists, I should probably look it up instead of saying, oh, pics, and it did happen, guys. For reals. Because I am quickly going to eat those words. But no quicker than Stompy's foot eats my face. Come on, Stompy. You are not a threat to me, unless I hold the right button for no reason. As opposed to the right button, because that's the wrong button. I am finding myself tripping on the English language over and over in this playthrough. That is slightly embarrassing. Come on. Oh no, reverse direction. Reverse. Take it back now, y'all. Come on. Get down here, you coward. Just because you can hide at the top of the screen doesn't mean that I can. Hold on, idea. Ow, bad idea. Yeah, I'm not gonna go up there. I'll have no time to react to Stompy coming down to try to kill me. And in fact, there really should be spikes up there to keep me from even trying. It would teach stupid players how to avoid that. Wow, this boss fight's been going on for 3, maybe 5 minutes now. Yes, Stompy, you are not my favorite boss. I will have to say that. Come on. Spam, spam. Something hit Stampy. He just keeps hiding every time I even try to get an opening. And then he blinks. Okay, now he's gone. Now he's turned red. That means he's a bigger threat to me, but at the same time, he's more likely to get hit. Or maybe he's just a bigger threat to me. Oh, if I lost to Stampy, I would not be able to live with myself. That is the worst thing you could possibly do. Unless it's a certain version of Stampy, then I wouldn't mind it. Then I would say, I know that feel. I've been there, brother. Trust me. Getting killed by a certain Stampy is not an embarrassment. It is a fact of life. Come on, yeah! You terrible monster! I'm firing backwards at you and you're not even accepting that. Why can't you accept me for who I am? A backwards firing, boomerang throwing snail. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, this is pathetic. And I can't even damage him with it. Hooray. So I'm stuck with this very slow, very hard to aim boomerang. So I'm just stuck with... thank you. Stompy is defeated. And I probably called him Stampy a whole lot. Rainbow Wave! Yes, you've finally gotten rid of that boomerang, and we've got a good weapon. And in the next video, we will show it off. Meanwhile, we are in AMASTRIDA... Hold on, I'm gonna have to read that one again. That was way too many. AMASTRIDA ABYSSUS. Well, this looks like a good enough place to end off on. I am your host, Jalote, and I will see you all in the next video, where I will not fight Stompy ever again.